If you take a look at the night sky and try to count all those stars, it won't be an easy task. There are billions of stars and constellations, which in turn make up billions of galaxies. However, in spite of the immensity of this universe, we have until now detected the presence of intelligent life only here on the Earth, our home, which has been transformed for a long time, creating and recreating everything that is necessary for any species. We humans are unique, talented. I don't believe that we have developed advanced mental skills in order to degrade the nature, our common base of life, once that we all are small gears of this great system called Earth. So if degrading actions may have chain reactions all over the place around the planet, like a butterfly effect, we can consider the real possibility of having a global village. So yes, we are global citizens, and global citizens facing global challenges. Many of them result from a completely unsustainable development model that we insist on feeding over the centuries. That is where the concept of sustainable development comes in. Here in Boquira, the city where I live, mining activity has the economic strength. Rocks are mined here and marketed in and outside Brazil, so we are talking about an immensely profitable activity. But, in addition to attacking the environment, it also affects the local population, like through the proliferation of diseases resulting from the heavy metal dust or the consumption of non-renewable natural resources, which means that at some point we can no longer use them. Because of that, I can start saying that sustainable development is that one which can avoid people from breathing heavy metal dust, or even the one that doesn't end up with the natural resources forever. Besides my city, also in my country, this kind of pseudo-development that doesn't give social and environmental issues the importance they deserve is the same that wants to shove us under the wrong information that the nation is progressing. But really, on hearing this, I disagree. For me, development also includes social, cultural, political, and environmental dimensions. If it's related only to economic issues, it's nothing but economic growth. People who live in more industrialized countries may not be happier or have more rights guaranteed. Take a look at Japan, a champion in technological development, but also a champion in the global suicide ranking. Brazil is an emerging economy, but following this rise, social asymmetries grow at the same speed. Production models based on the programmed obsolescence stimulate the launch of technological devices with decreasing lifetime, consuming predatorily or limited natural resources. So if we reap what we plant, how will the world that the next generations will inherit looks like? It is at least incoherent to think that this world will be sustainable if we follow the capitalist logic, which establishes the profit as the priority and reduces attention to other segments of life. 42% of the planet's tropical forests have been destroyed. In Brazil, currently more than 50,000 square kilometers of Amazon forest are decimated by the fires. According to the United Nations, more than 1 billion people lack access to adequate water supplies. Following this path, soon we won't find resources that sustain Earth, nor will they secure the opportunities of future generations. Here is the importance of talking about sustainable development. For me, that means using our limitless ability of thinking rather than our limited natural resources. It goes beyond the preservation of the environment, implies the balance of the human being with itself and also with the planet. Sustainable development is rather the one that can meet the needs of today's generations without compromising the opportunities of tomorrow. I agree with that, but beyond all of these things, sustainable development is an ideal, an extremely necessary ideal that needs to be believed so that we can move forward towards a society of the future and attenuate the negative impacts of our use of nature. Chico Mendes, a Brazilian environmental activist, believed and defended this ideal until he was assassinated so his voice would be silent, as it already annoyed politicians and farmers who extracted the profit from the environment. His struggle cannot have been in vain. We cannot be silent anymore, so I want to raise my voice and tell people about the urgency of taking action today and building tomorrow's future. Because I believe that we human beings can't be blinded to current problems such as global warming, widespread poverty, gender inequalities, and competition for resources, I hope that we can come together and change this negative panorama as well. In the future, I envisage social progress, environmental issues, and economic development can coexist in harmony. This is a sustainable development. This is the kind of world I believe humanity should be working to develop. My name is Juan Carlos, I am 16 years old from Brazil, and this is what sustainable development means to me. Thank you for watching.